Victory over Amalek, hands held high. Exodus 17:8-16. After God gave his people water from the rock, a new threat came. The Amalekites, a fierce tribe, attacked the Israelites at a place called Rephidim. The people were tired from travel. They were not warriors. They were former slaves, mothers, children, herders. But now they had to fight. Moses turned to a young man named Joshua, a strong and faithful leader. "Choose some men and go out to fight Amalek," Moses said. "Tomorrow, I will stand on the hilltop with the staff of God in my hand." Joshua obeyed. He gathered men and prepared for battle. The next morning, as the sun rose over the hills, Joshua and the Israelites faced off against the Amalekite army in the valley below. Meanwhile, Moses climbed the nearby hill, taking with him Aaron, his brother, and Hur, a trusted helper. Moses stood tall and raised his staff toward heaven. And something amazing happened. As long as Moses held up his hands, the Israelites were winning. But whenever his arms dropped from weariness, the Amalekites began to overpower them. Moses was an old man, and holding his arms up for hours was exhausting. But Aaron and Hur stood by his side. When his arms grew tired, they brought a stone for him to sit on, and then they each held up one of his hands, one on the left, one on the right. Together, they kept Moses' hands steady until sunset. With Moses' hands lifted high and Joshua fighting bravely below, the Israelites defeated Amalek. God gave them the victory, not by strength or numbers, but through obedience, unity, and faith. After the battle, God told Moses to write it down so it would never be forgotten. Moses built an altar and named it Jehovah Nissi, which means, "The Lord is my banner." Because that day, it was not the sword or the shield that led them to victory. It was God's power, lifted up, and the faith of those who stood together in the fight.